Hi, it's John Ames with Remax here in St. George, Utah. Hopefully everybody had a great 4th of July weekend. We had a nice reprieve with the weather here late last week, and our temperatures dropped about 15 to 20 degrees. So it was actually quite enjoyable for St. George for this time of year. But today's topic is we're going to talk about pools, about pool maintenance, and what's it cost to own a pool, and what type of maintenance activities do I have to maintain and so forth. I get asked this question on a weekly basis by both sellers and buyers. So a couple things. First of all, there are two types of pools. There's a chlorine-based pool, which is the older traditional type where you can taste and feel the chlorine in the water, which impacts primarily people's hair, as well as you can taste the chlorine when you're in the pool, and also burns your eyes. We're all familiar with those types of pools. The newer type, which most people want now, are what are called salt system pools. And it's a salt-based system that actually generates its own chlorine. Those are the more desirable. It doesn't impact your swimsuits, doesn't change your hair color, doesn't burn your eyes and so forth. And about 70% of all the pools in St. George now that we see and maintain are actually a salt-based pool. So what's it cost to maintain filters and that type of thing? So a typical filtration system on a pool, to get the quote filters changed, there's a number of different types. There's a sand-based type, there's a traditional filter-based type. Typical cost of those filters for like a 2-filter system is anywhere from $600 to $1,000, and you'll have to replace that about every 2 years based on normal use and so forth. A sand-based system, you do a reverse flush on it. They last longer, and there's no major parts you have to replace on a regular basis. You just flush those regular systems. The other things you have to do is be considerate of our high temperatures here, because as the temperatures go up, you have to have more chlorine in the system, because chlorine does not keep up with our high base temperatures in the summer. It's like in a salt-based system, you'll typically have to throw salt in your pool or actual chlorine during the summertime to keep the chlorine at a reasonable level. Otherwise, you start dealing with slight mold growth and that type of thing on pools. So if you hire a good pool contractor, what's it cost to have them clean your pool and maintain it and so forth? So a typical pool maintenance person here is about plus or minus $100, plus or minus $15 or $20 on average for most of my clients that have pools, including myself. And what they do is they come out typically on a weekly basis. They open the pool, they clean the skimmer system, they'll actually sweep your pool with a net-based system. They'll look for any things they need to take care of, like slight mold buildup or blockage things in the pool. They'll check your lights, the jets, that type of thing. And they'll just do regular maintenance like that on a weekly basis. Beyond that, you start talking about, well, my pool's now 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old. In those age ranges, you then start looking at reshooting the pool in terms of either the gunite or pebble tech or whatever type finish you have, because over time they will wear down and you will get slight cracks in the pools, and a lot of those quote cracks are not anything to be concerned about. Based on what pool maintenance people tell me, is that they don't actually leak, but you can see a slight crack in the concrete. But at some point in time, it is wise to get those re-gunited or reshot with the finishes to whatever your pool is. So those kind of basic things that we know about pools and so forth. If you'd like a real reliable pool maintenance company, give us a call at 435-674-6011. And we'll give you the pool companies that we use regularly to maintain all of our pool properties. I'm John Ames here with the Ames team in St. George, Utah. If you're thinking of buying or selling in southern Utah, give us a call. Thank you.